Hey guys, Ryan here. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best build for each position in NBA 2k20. But before we hop in this video, I'd really appreciate if you guys would all leave a like and subscribe to the channel to help me grow out to more viewers. So moving on with the first position. For the point guard position, I believe the best build in 2k20 for this position is going to be the playmaking sharpshooter. The playmaking sharpshooter in NBA 2k20 is going to be very broken. Right off rip, if you spend VC, you're going to be able to have an 88, 89 playmaking, which is going to be really nice. You're going to be beyond the speed boosting cap. So even if you're on a lockdown, you're still going to be able to speed boost and get crazy ankle breakers on people this year with the new dribbling system. And also with this build, you're going to be able to have nearly 90 overall shooting. So you're going to be able to, if you want, you can get Hall of Fame Green Machine, Hall of Fame Limitless, Hall of Fame Difficult, and you're literally going to be the epitome of a Stephen Curry build, except for you're going to be lacking a little bit of defense. But this build is going to be great because you're going to be a huge threat from every part of the court. And you're really going to open up space for your teammates, being able to create space not only with the dribble, but you're going to be an insane shooter. And also this build, you can push up your slashing to almost an 80 overall, which is near what Mike Wang said will be where you can get crazy contact dunks. So if you put your finishing badges up a bit more and get Giant Slayer and Contact Finisher, not only are you going to have an insane Curry-like build, but you're going to be able to slash like point guards like Westbrook and Victor Oladipo. On to the next position, the shooting guard. I believe the best build for shooting guard this year is going to be the pure shooter. With the new system of dribbling this year, they may have taken away a lot of broken things, but they have added a lot of new crazy stuff. If you've played the demo, the James Harden step back, where you hold onto the right or left stick in one direction while dribbling that same direction, is insane. Like, you're practically getting away with the travel every single time and creating yourself so much space. It's such a threatening move that you do not need dribbling for. And if you have 99 overall shooting with this build, it's ridiculous. You can literally have Hall of Fame Deadeye, Hall of Fame Limitless, Hall of Fame Difficult, and you're just going to be hitting shots like those every time. You're also going to be able to do snatchbacks on top of that, and you're still going to have about 80 overall dribbling. So you're actually going to be able to still, although you can't speed boost, you can still get ankles. You can still dribble. You are literally going to be the best shooting build in the whole game if you know what you're doing. And you're going to be a huge threat, especially on the 2s, 3s, and I can bet you this is going to be also a great build for Pro-Am. And this is going to be the build people are going to be using to get the crazy 100-point games. On to the next build. For those of you that aren't as much into shooting, for small forward, I believe the best build is going to be a split between shooting and slashing. Because unlike previous years, this is the first year you're actually able to really make a player based on NBA players, because lots of builds will help each other to help you create what seems like to be 3 archetypes. With the slashing, sharp shooting, small forward, in which I tried myself, it's insane. You get enough slashing once you put up your weight and your wingspan enough for the contact dunk. It's insane. You literally get enough to get crazy contact animations in gold, and even if you want to, Hall of Fame Contact Finisher. You're going to have nearly 80 overall shooting, which is plenty enough to get silver and gold as the shooting badges that you want to make sure you're hitting all your shots. And also you're nearly going to have 80 overall dribbling, so you're going to be able to do snatchbacks and stepbacks and all the crazy dribble moves that are not speed boosting that you want to do. And this build is going to probably be the best overall scoring build if that's where you want to go with. So for the power forward position, I believe the best build at power forward this year is going to be a pure defender. Now, although unlike last year, you're not going to be able to get in your insane posters and your back-to-back green lights from the corner, as in like compared to 2K19. A pure defending power forward is going to be very good this year because the speed of centers is going to be very low. And especially if you're on a big open court like on the threes, an all defending power forward is going to completely outrun a center to the boards, into the steals, into the blocks. You're going to be able to guard everyone on the court if you minimize your weight. Maybe push up your wingspan a little bit and make yourself 6'10", 6'11". You're going to have 90-something rebounding, 90-something defense, 90-something speed, 90-something strength. You're going to be completely boxing out everyone and shutting down anyone on the court your teammates need you. And then you're also going to have enough badges to be able to turn on that Hall of Fame, the defensive acre, so that your teammates also have superior defense to the opponents. And this build is going to be very much like Dennis Rodman, as defending badges still will get a tiny bit of extra shooting and slashing, so you're really going to be able to keep up the tempo of the game with this type of build. And so for the final build, center, there are two really good builds this year depending on the way you want to go. The first one is going to be a 7'3" rebounding / defending slasher. So this build, if you max out the weight, wingspan, and height, you might be a bit slower, but the speed nerfs that people have been talking about, it's not as bad as people have been talking about. Like, you're still going to be able to run at a decent speed. You're not going to be an absolute sloth. Like this build, once you build it right, you are literally going to be like Sabonis or Kristaps. You're going to be that type of build. Like, because you don't need difficult shots, so you're going to have plenty of room to put up our badges, since stretches are going to be put to more spot-up shooters this year. So you're going to have lots of room for also defense and slashing with this build. So you're still going to have Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Hall of Fame green machine, Hall of Fame limitless, and you're still going to be greening everything, having 85, 86, which is enough to green back-to-back shots with no problem if you do it right. And also the builds I've seen of it, you're also going to be able to get 8 to 9 defensive badges. So if you want, you can get gold or Hall of Fame brick wall for if you want to screen a guard who's not as good at dribbling. Or you can get up to gold or Hall of Fame brick box, and you're going to be able to rebound just nearly as good as a glass, as you're going to have, putting up your height and weight all the way, you're going to have nearly 80 overall defense for most of your stats, which is insane for a stretch. So you're going to have the option to choose, you're going to be able to choose, do I want to completely lock up post scores, or do I want to completely lock up guards? Do I want to be a rebound beast? With the stretch this year, when you make it right as center, you're going to be able to be a defensive beast on top of shooting threes like a god. Now for the last build, this is also going to be an extra center build as an honorable mention. This is going to be the rebounding / defending and slasher center. So the rebounding and defending center, along with slashing, is going to be a great build this year. This build with a center, you're also going to want to make 7'3", max weight, max wingspan, all that. Because centers this year are going to be very dominant. Outside of having been nerfed with their dribbling on stretches, they have the potential to be like the best builds this year. Like, you're probably going to be able to run double centers, honestly. With this build, you're going to have around 20-something rebounding defending badges. So you're going to be able to max out your Hall of Fame defending if you want to. You can do clamps and post defense. You're going to be able to get Hall of Fame box, Hall of Fame rim protector, and Hall of Fame intimidator. And you're going to be an absolute defensive beast. Like, nobody's going to be able to score on you in any way unless you really screw up, or the person is just that much better at offense and they spend a lot of time practicing in my court. And also with this build, since you have slashing and you're 7'3", your finishing and putbacks are going to be insane. You're going to have around 90 overall inside scoring, like when you're standing. So you're going to be able to have Hall of Fame contact and all the Hall of Fame other finishing badges you want. Like, I'd honestly put putbacking and contact alone. Those two together, just grabbing boards. Like, I've seen players use this build, and they are putting up 80 to 90% smothered layups consistently and greening them. Like it's a regular wide open layup. So this build is going to practically be like Shaq. Not to my team one, but this is going to really be like an accurate representation of a Shaq build, except you're going to have 3 more inches and even more of a wingspan and weight to your build. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and if you found this guide useful and made any of these builds, I'd really appreciate if you'd like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.